Welcome y'all to Daily Commitment, where we do a little bit of exercise every day. It's pull-up time. We've skipped about, I think, 4 or 5 days in the pull-ups. We got that injury, got a little rest. Now we're back to the pull-ups. Let's do it, guys. Let's do the pull-ups. We've got this elastic band. It doesn't give us much support because A, it's a small one, and B, we're only doing it to the knee here because there's not quite enough room. I don't have quite enough height. I'm going to have to bend my knees to do these pull-ups. Let's see how these pull-ups feel after about 4 or 5 days rest here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, we'll leave it at 3. We'll leave it at 3. Our max on that is 5. We've gotten 5 before those guys. I'm happy with 3. I'm coming back from the injury. 3 is good. They felt real solid. I felt good doing them. Not feeling that nagging pain in my forearm. And I think we're going to totally finally beat this nagging pain with this theory of taking those rest days. I think I messed up trying to do the pull-ups every day and not having the rest days. But I thought it was just kind of going to go away. And I really like the daily commitment philosophy of just exercising every day. It's so much simpler than trying to take days off. And usually I just do less weight, and that way you can do it every day. But anyway, it didn't work out with the pull-ups, so we're gonna have to do it a different way with those guys. But anyway, now let's do the push-ups. All right, so we're right here on the floor. We got our hands right here, right on our shoulders. We're gonna go back a couple inches. We're gonna tighten legs. See, legs tighten, chest, head, everything, neck, everything tight. 1, 2, 3. We touch the chest each time. 4. Now this is one where actually 5. Hurting the pull-ups was slowing this down too. 6. It was making my left arm. 7. Every time I came up to right here, it would tighten up. 8. Doesn't feel too bad today. We're gonna stick to 9. We'll do the light day on the push-ups. Fine with that. I'd like to get back to 13 where I was before, but we'll get there. There's no rush. I'm gonna pause it just 1 second, guys. We're gonna do those squats. All right, guys, we're back to do the squats. I'm gonna do this little thing I was showing you guys before, this little massage. This is the arm, this is the forearm that got hurt before. And all I'm gonna do is lean like this. Here, let's change this angle so you can see a little better. Lean like this. You can do it on a dresser or a counter. It's actually a little easier to do it on the floor like this. Little circles right here. Little circles on your forearm flexor. You can take your arm up and down, wiggle it around. This is called passive release when you don't move your wrist. And here when you move your wrist, this is called active release because you're activating that muscle, that forearm flexor. Anyway, like I said, that felt pretty good. That real light 3 pull-ups felt good. So we may do pull-ups again tomorrow, or we may just do the dips just so we alternate. I'd like to get back to doing pull-ups every day, but most people, the thing they do is they injure themselves, just like I did when they work out. And the whole daily commitment philosophy is do that little bit. And so even the guy who's telling you to do that hurt himself. So I'd say go slow, guys. Go slow. You're going to be working out every single day. So you got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Plenty of time to move up to higher numbers, to push yourself harder and harder. Don't hurt yourself, man. It sets you back every time. It's important to push yourself too, so I understand. Just, it's a tough balance. There's no right answer. You just got to keep at it, man. If you keep at it every day, a little bit every day, a lot of it every day. If you keep at it every day, you'll figure it out. Just don't give up. That's the key thing. And most people do. They give up because they hurt themselves, or they give up because they bite off more than they can chew. So that's why you really want to do that little bit of exercise every day. Anyway, we're not going to bore you guys with the super long arm massages. Nice all the way back. Oh, after all those little circles, that nice long stroke feels so good. And I felt pretty good. Like I said, I didn't really feel like I triggered it too much. So hopefully tomorrow that feels great. And we may do pull-ups again. I might do pull-ups again tomorrow. I'd like to get back, like I said, doing them every day. Ooh, the camera angle's no good anymore. Let's angle it up a little more. There we go. Okay, so now for the squat-a-roonios. Now we did 70. We did 77, we had a light day, then we did 70 yesterday. And 70 is 70% of my maximum. So my maximum is 100. So we actually did 101. So definitely 70 squats is a lot, but I built up very slowly this number over multiple years here. So Hasn't been too much for me. I did drop to doing the squats every other day and stuff like that when I was doing weighted squats, but I think I like doing them every day better and doing them this way. So I think we're on 4 here if I've counted right. And yeah, you know what I need is a little somebody else who counts them for me. And then I just do them. 6. And I can talk to you guys. I'd love to talk more, right? 7. But I lose count of the squats when I do that, right? 8. You want to keep that head tucked, that's important. Head should follow your chest as you go down, right? I think we're on 10 here, if I counted right. If I didn't, no big deal, an extra squat or less. It's not going to make that much difference over the long run. We're still doing, 50, 60, 70 harmony squats. Here's 12. Ooh, stretching the back out there. Feels good. 13. I think I should start coming out a little slower on these squats. 14, a little more controlled. I tend to flop down. 15, because I can get to higher numbers that way, right? Because I'm being lazy, but I should go slower. 16, definitely. I can feel the extra work. 17, but it's not about getting that number up, it's about working out your muscle every day. So let's go slower down. 18, let's make sure that head stays with the torso as I come down. Nice and slow. 19, nice and slow. There we go. 20. All right, guys. 21. Nice and slow. It's definitely harder. 22. I don't like doing it like that. I like flopping down and doing it fast. 23. Because it's lazy. It's easier to just flop, right? 24, you don't have to engage the muscle all the way down. Like here, I'm engaging the muscle all the way down. All the way down. 25. But hey guys, you keep at it, it's all going to work out. 26. Got a long way to go though. Oh man. 27. I'm glad I'm doing this slow squat thing, but it's harder. 28. Oh, nice and slow. 29. Woo. 30. Yeah, because I'm using momentum when I come up, and then if I use momentum when I come down. 31. I'm cheating myself of all that great exercise. 32. We fall in love with those numbers. We want to tell people I did 100 squats or whatever. 33. But it's more important that you exercise well than what that number is. 34, the number is for the mind, but it doesn't help the body. 35, that's why I always say all the way up, all the way down with the push-ups or the squats or anything. 36, you really want to make sure, I've seen people do push-ups where they're just like 37. I don't even call them push-up, man. They're not even going all the way to the ground. It doesn't make sense to me. 38, and they always give me some lame excuse. No, this is the right way to do a push-up. I'm like, okay. Whatever, guys. 39. Whew. All right, so we made it to 40, nice and slow. 40. Oh, got a lot more to go. All right, 41. A lot more to go. 42. Definitely a little more tiring here. 43. A better form to go down slow like this. 44. Woo. 45. It is exhausting my, what do you call those? My quads. 46. To come down slow like that. It's a big difference. 47. But you have to transfer who's holding the weight from the quads down to the bottom. 48. Did I jump over 47? I don't know, whatever. 49. Keep that head tucked. I try to look up at the camera when I'm doing it, and that's what takes my chin out of alignment. 49. 50. All right. That's exhausting to go down slow. Just gonna pay up for a second. 51. Oh. 52, really want to get 70 though. 53, this is a much harder 70 when you go slow down there. 54, but you don't care about the number, you're trying to grow. 55, you're trying to stay healthy, trying to get that balance good. 56, they say that older people, 57, this is one of the best things you can do. 58, because you can get your base strong like this. 59, it's going to keep you from falling. 60, that's one of the main things that causes damage in old people. 61 is they fall a couple times, they lose their mobility. 62, death isn't long after that. 63, or they just hurt themselves falling, you know. It's broken hips, right? 64, you keeping your muscles strong, keeping your base strong. 65, these are a lot harder, slower. 66, oh, we're still doing nice and slow. 67, woo, nice and slow. 68, oh, man, I'm burning. 69, oh, a lot harder, slow, but we still got 70, 70. And again, we can push ourselves further, but we're only trying to do 70% of max. I've done 84 days in a row on these. We're gonna get to higher numbers, we don't have to rush. Don't injure yourself. A little bit every day adds up to a lot. We'll see you guys next time right here. Daily Commitment.